Hello, America. This is Joseph R. Waker Jr. on day 2, the first day of my hunger strike against homelessness and hunger. Yesterday I left you with bullying. I had just told you that 2 of my friends on Facebook had 2 of the kids that they know that was killed or died at their own hands from bullying. Bullying is a very serious issue. I know firsthand. I was bullied as a little boy. I was raised up in a household with a mother and 4 sisters. I didn't have a father in the household. So therefore, I had to take the role as being a man. Part of being a man for me is at the age of 5 being left at home and your father telling you that you're now the man in the household. I didn't want anything to happen to my mother and my sisters. So if someone approached them after school or something, when I was in the 1st through the 3rd grade, I didn't do anything. I jumped in between them and I got beat up a lot. After the 3rd grade, I remember going home and my mother telling me, if you let somebody else beat you, for every foot they beat you home, I'm going to beat you 2 feet going back. So what I did was I started fighting, which was probably one of the better things that I did, but it wasn't so good either. What it did was it started me on a road of self-destruction for a long time. I was very angry with the world. I found out that I was an expert fighter, so that's what I did. I fought a lot. I had a bad reputation. I still have a #1 reputation in the state of Alabama as being one of the best fighters ever. I never started a fight, but I always ended a fight. I never wanted to fight one person. I always wanted to fight more than one person, because fighting one person for me, it wasn't fun. There was no competition. There is still no competition. There will be a lot of you looking at this film that's from Alabama, where I'm from. You'll be from South Carolina, where I'm from also, because my father lived there. I taught at some of the biggest and the best places in the world. I had my own 3 martial arts dojos at the age of 18. Even to the day, I teach self-defense to people in need that's threatened or feel harmed or threatened by someone else. So I want to show you tonight what it takes in order to turn your life around after being so angry. I'm certified in conflict resolution and anger management. We go over here to Exhibit A. It's an anger management certificate that I got in 2009 in the state of Georgia that I'm certified in. Exhibit B is conflict resolution. It's when people can't get along, and instead of trying to work things out, we have this tendency to want to just bring it and make it worse than it actually is. Exhibit 3. I'm a grandmaster in the martial arts. We haven't had a chance to look for it, but this is my 6th degree certification as being a black belt grandmaster in 1995. Now, with that said, being the only boy in the household, even though I had 3 older brothers, I took it upon myself to take care of my family at all costs. What I want people to do is stop picking on people, because you never know who you're going to run into. A lot of people tried me just because of my name and my reputation. We do get a name, we do get a reputation, not from being a bully, but to being the baddest badass on the block, which I was. Tonight at 12:01, I will start my hunger strike. I'm very sick, have a bad cold. It's not going to deter me from doing what I got to do. A lot of people have been saying, since you're sick, you need to defer this until you start feeling better. I beg to differ. I'm a different type of breed of a person, and I'm going to start this hunger strike tonight. This hunger strike is for the people that's in need of food, clothing, shelter, and also those ones that's been getting beat up and bullied. You feel like you can't go on, but you can. You're very strong people. We all are. It's just what you make out of it. Go to someone that you can trust and talk to, and trust and talk to that person. If you don't feel comfortable, I know the mentors are very few now, but look for someone that you can trust to talk to that can help you with your situation. I have hundreds of people that contact me each and every week about different situations. Ferguson, for example. I have friends that I've been knowing for years that we haven't been in contact for over 30 or 40 years that's been contacting me because they know my qualifications and credentials. They've been in several wars and they're still surviving on their own. After the incident in Ferguson, a lot of those people wanted to commit suicide. So I've been talking to them on the phone, not now as much as before, but I got them in a better space. I want you to find yourself a safe place and a safe space and get into. Meditate on it. Concentrate on you and the beautifulness that you hold within yourself. We're all beautiful. My mother taught me at a very young age my beauty as a black man. The school system tried to tell me that I wasn't going to amount to anything or do anything. They did not know that I was graduating from college and high school the same day. My counselors told me I had a couple of choices. Either I'd be a drug addict and living on the street, or I'd be a wine head, or I would find some company in the state of Alabama where I was from to work for. But they didn't know that I was graduating from college and high school the same day. When they found that out, they was quite surprised. They had a program in Alabama that they started. It was for basically blacks and whites. It was to show that the blacks was not as important as whites. So me attending college at the same time of high school was very hard. It was a very hard ordeal. So we need to get together as people. The men need to step up to the plate. We need to get together as men and start bringing our neighborhoods back together as mentors. If you see this film, I want you to like it on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We'll be posting these on YouTube. Like me at Joseph R. Waker Jr. on Facebook, Waker Foundation on Facebook, and Bikers United on Facebook. God bless you. God keep you. If you need me, I'm here for you. Contact me at 202-889-2810 or Waker Foundation.